to be talking about the effects of vocabulary intervention on text comprehension and who benefits. That is actually the title of the article I read, and the article is actually based off a study. So, the purpose of the vocabulary intervention is to improve reading comprehension of middle grade students. And so the article is based off a study showing comprehension among the middle grade students. However, before the study, it was not very clear if all of the students get the benefit of vocabulary comprehension, and it's mainly based on middle grade students, but mainly just middle grade students that are 6th grade. And so the students were put into a 5-session intensive vocabulary intervention for this article study. Students who had a lower score in reading comprehension gained greatly with intense vocabulary instruction. Below half of the students in the United States are considered proficient readers, and the number only grows a little above half by the end of the middle school. A student would have to know and recognize close to 8,000 word families to read and comprehend a range of books in middle school. And so this article study was really intense and really helped a lot with those students who are lower in those areas. The students are going to be given 2 passages during their time in the intense vocabulary intervention. And so they have target words they're going to be going over. Well, they're not going to be known they're going to be going over, but their instructor's going to be known they're going over. And so over their time, they're going to be just being assessed on how well they're understanding and just saying the words. And so here are some of the target words for the first passage I'm going to go over. It's the Carnegie passage. And so I have them right here. Alright, and this is dream, immigrant, company, iron, steel, part owner, produce, Bessemer, develop, railroad, shape, truly, process, eventually, in doing so, increase, method, scale, and mill. And these words don't look so hard, but for a 6th grade student who's not processing these words very well, they could be pretty hard. And you'll have some words like in doing so and part owner that are phrases, and so they'll go over those words as well. And here are the words from the Anthony passage, and so it's just 2 different passages with the different names. And so it's made up of 19 words and phrases, and some phrases. So here are the words from the Anthony passage. And so you have suffrage, unless, dedication, take seriously, so that's a phrase, cause, fine, especially, movement, rights, vote, fight for, that's a phrase, in politics, a phrase, publication, temperance, take matters into your own hands, so that's a long phrase, association, fight the change, a phrase, persuade, and including. The study was done on middle grade students who had poor comprehension but were able to read very well. So all these target words that I went over, they were able to read, but they weren't understanding. There was a disconnect between the words they were reading and the vocabulary and understanding behind the words. So they tested these 2 hypotheses. One tested that the students who learn more will make a higher gain in their comprehension, and the other one was that the lower students will make the higher scores. So the students were given intervention, then they're given 2 similar texts to read. So they were given the Carnegie passage and they were given the Anthony passage. The intervention was very thorough and very thought-provoking, and the students were given different novel words to go home with and memorize. Most of the activities took place orally and very few happened written. Most of the students expressed growth throughout the study. However, the students who were already lower are the ones who experienced more growth, and the students who already had good knowledge and understanding of the words did not grow as much, according to the article. So the children who struggle with comprehension and the children who needed the intervention the most are the ones who